And that thinking helped me to understand being kind to myself.
Absolutely. And that...
Because it's necessary, right, Bob? And how do we build confidence? I know there are some super confident people, and there are some people who are struggling with confidence.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that for the part 2 of this interview, because you're getting real close to the time that you have to sign off, and I'm going to call you back on your landline.
Sounds great.
See, so we're gonna do it like that. So everybody that's listening, keep listening. All you have to do is just go on www.pyramid1network.com. You're going to come to where it says Pyramid One chat box. You click on that. You go to the chat box. All the information about Lana is in there. All the numbers are in there. There's a call number. It's 843-300-1399. You got a question for me? Yo, call me. I'm waiting for you to call me.
That's great. I have a question for you.
Absolutely. Go ahead. You're still on. Go ahead.
Yes. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening in. What a great way to start August. I love fall. It feels already like, it's much cooler in California. I don't know about you in South Carolina, but it's it's hot, probably.
It's
hot
over.
and humid.
It's over 90.
Well, and what a great way to start August. So let's talk about confidence. And Bob, thank you so much for being authentic, for being real, for being unique, and for being so honest, and for your time being with us. So we really, truly appreciate you. And, of course, all our listeners, I encourage everyone to follow Bob's show, the Bob Charles International Radio Show. It's all over the net, on Facebook. Do not be shy. Honestly, please do not. One of the networking techniques and with social media today, you have tremendous opportunities to get to know people like Bob Charles, Jimmy Clark, Karen Dover, and many others. So just, pick up the phone or call Bob, email, Facebook, so many options. Please do. And share with your friends. If you love the show, let your friends know. Let them listen. It will be recorded. You can listen anytime this weekend and learn so many great things from Bob. Thank you.
Well, there you go.
So, Bob, do you want me to call in the number, your number?
No, I'm going to call you on the 707 number.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
There you go. Bye. Now, to everyone out there, I just want to leave this in here with you, and that what we're going to do, and this is unheard, and that we are actually going to do this on 2 networks, and that's what we were just doing. At the same time we were on with Lana, we were also on with me. So, what I'm going to do is right now is I'm going to call her. See that we're going to get her back. We're going to get her on here. See? There goes the phone. There you go. Now she's going to be nice and quiet in the background, because you know what's going to happen? Great stuff are going to happen. So just don't move. Nobody move, and listen carefully.
Yay.
You're listening to Pyramid One Network and Pyramid One Network South, with shows like Beyond the Looking Glass, Sage of Quay, Jamie Clark, and Judy Satori. The Bob Charles Show. Oh, yeah. Now you're on my side of the radio this time. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Welcome, everybody, to the SVETLANA Kim show. Not mine. It's hers.
I have to tell you, everybody, it's such an experience. And one of the reasons I love doing the show, because you meet amazing people. Someone told me an advice earlier. If you want to be successful, you have to surround yourself with people who are smarter than you. And that time, Bob, my confidence level was very low.
Really?
I actually would go, well, that was like about 25 years ago. And it's, I would go and I would be the one who is talking all the time. That's why I was not learning anything, because the other person was quiet.
Oh. No, you can't do that on my show. No.
So, Simon T. Bailey, who is international speaker, he's one of the top motivational speakers in the world, according to NSA, National Speakers Association, and best-selling author. I'm reading his book just 2 weeks ago. And I said, oh, this woman lacked the confidence for 35 years. Guess what? It was my story. And I met him, and I said, Simon, you wrote about me and the lack of confidence I had.
Yeah, but isn't that awesome, though? Yeah.
And my friend said, oh, my gosh, and you let the person to write about the lack of confidence. I said, Simon didn't ask. And I said, well, it was a true story. I struggle with confidence, and I still have fears. People ask me, do you have fears? I do. I'm a human being. But that's we're not focusing on that. Like you said, we're focusing on positive.
Right, exactly.
Because if we feed the negative is going to be very strong, the negative energy, right? And if we feed positive energy, we're going to have more positive in our lives. Like you said, I am. I love that.
Well,
I want everyone to say, I am. I am more confident today. I love myself.
I'm going to give you one that's really, really good. I've done this before, and it really does work. And one of these days, by the way, I'll tell you another little secret in a second, but let me tell you about this one first. I've told people to go into your bathroom. Now, of course, everybody's going to go, gee, what am I going to do in the bathroom? Well, don't worry about it. Trust me. Just listen to me. Go into the bathroom. Go up to the medicine chest that you have there with the mirror on it. Look in it real close. Look real close, right into your eyes. I'm talking into your eyes. Don't look at anything else. Don't look at anything around it. Don't even look at your nose, all right? So if it's too big or too small, don't worry about it. Look in your eyes. Then say, I love you. The eyes are the windows of your soul. If you can honestly and truthfully look into your own eyes and say, I love you, then I guess you must mean it. And if you do, your whole body will feel what you've just done. Not just your eyes, your whole body. You'll walk out of that bathroom feeling $1 million. And you didn't take a shower.
It's interesting because it's really powerful, and I did that to myself after listening to your show. And it takes time to concentrate and focus and to relax.
Oh, yeah.
Because when I look into the mirror, my eyes were like moving to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. And I said, it's not a big deal. It's just me, my reflection, and the mirror.
Right.
But it was interesting. I was saying, quietly, not aloud. But when I said aloud and slowly, really meaning, like you said, it is a big difference.
By the way, if anybody wants to call in, they want to add to something, I know Stella's on here, and she said yes. Yeah, that works. You just call this number, 843-300-1399. I hear you. So go ahead, make the phone call. When we're talking about like looking in a mirror or something, a lot of people that don't know that there's too many, like The reason why I say to do that is because we have a lot of things going in or going on all the time in our life that distract us from the directions that we really do want to go on or in. And if, like you said, when you go in there and you're looking at yourself in the eyes, your eyes wander. They go around. That's what your life does. It doesn't stay pointed in one direction. It just don't. Like, nobody's that perfect, really. But you can control it. And if you can control your eyes, looking at you and saying from your heart that you love yourself, or that I am, or that, like I always say, the universe listens, if you can do that, then you will, if you continue to do it, you will change everything in your life. It'll have a new meaning. It'll have a new direction to what you're doing. You will take 3D Earth and throw it right out the window.
I agree with you. It's like brushing our teeth, taking a shower daily, and it's being mindful and really analyzing your thoughts. It takes, they proved, they said it takes about 21 days to change the pattern of your thinking. I'm from Russia, so our superstition is, let's say you want to get A on your test, or you want to get 97% on your medical test or, law exam. You, according to our superstition that, I believed since I was a little kid, you're supposed to say, I'm going to fail that test. I'm going to fail that test.
Yeah.
So when I came to United States, I failed the test. I failed the test. I failed the test.
Yep.
And someone said to me, you need to change the way you're thinking. And it was like light bulb went on. I was like, can you say it again?
Mm-hmm.
You need to change the way you're thinking about yourself. And it took me longer than 21 days. It took me longer. But, like everyone talks about instant success, instant coffee. Even, the food we're eating, there is instant coffee, like, glass of wine, instant coffee, or there's some food that takes longer to digest. Maybe it's, steak, fish, chicken. And a lot of people, and including myself, I was not patient. I wanted everything instantly, everything. But, I was not getting the results I wanted because I was not putting the time and the quality. So I was really distracted and focusing on different values to get there, to get to the point B faster. But I didn't pay attention. How would I get to that point B? And why do I want to get to point B? And what does it mean to me? And why it's so important? And what does it do for me and for others?
You did say something in the very beginning in that it took you 21 days to change your life, or to get used to it anyway. What I always say, it doesn't take 21 days. It only takes 5 minutes, but it takes 21. but it takes 21 days to get used to it. In other words, when you're looking at yourself and you're looking at yourself and you're looking in your eyes and everything else, you'd be surprised at the things that go through your mind. Not only that, you're probably thinking about Bob Charles is out of his mind, but that's okay, no problem. I want that there because that'll raise your frequency a little bit into honing in on what you really want. Now, to be able to do that, you've got to change your ways. Yes. Now, it doesn't have to be a big change. Nobody's going to turn around and say, well, okay, look, if you do, your things, your daily regimen of things that you do every day, if you do it in this fashion or in this order, you're going to change it. No, it does not. But it will give each one of the things that you do more meaning to you, make them more special to you, and you will be able to use them more wisely. Now that is changing. That's changing. And now all of a sudden, now that you're thinking wiser, now all of a sudden you have this feeling that, hey, I can do that thing I said I couldn't do.